Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekend readings. I hope you guys are excited. We're going to do a little bit different oracles this reading. I'm going to be using the Frequency Tarot by Teal Swan. These have really precise messages. It's not like any other oracle deck out there. So if you guys are interested in this oracle deck, you can find it on her website, okay? What we're going to start really quick is see what the positive affirmations are for the weekend for everybody. Now, the readings we're going to be doing for the weekend is single zodiac signs. All right, here we go. Positive affirmations for everybody for the weekend. All right. And every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. But I was about to say, you're not only attracting support, but it's like you're giving support as well for some of you this weekend. This could be people that you're very close with. Especially the main focus is on family. And I like how we just came out of the Aquarius full moon. And that's why I kind of wanted to pick the Tarot of the Night deck, just to see what these new full moon energies are going to bring for us throughout the weekend. And then next week, we're going to move into Virgo season. So I'm super, super excited. And I hope you guys are too. Let's see what's happening for the weekend, guys. And if you all haven't seen the September monthly readings, I did post those and premiere those. And if you would like a chance to win a 30-minute free reading with me or a free tarot deck, let me know in the comment sections, okay? So let me just go ahead and get warmed up on y'all's energy for the readings. All right, what's happening with all the signs for the weekend? August 16th through the 18th. All right. Well, let me do it one more time. I've already pre-shuffled, so it's always good to do it a few more times. All right. So here's the Frequency Tarot Oracle. We're going to start out with these first. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Leo through Cancer. That way you guys know exactly what's coming up, all right? Thank you so much, Miss Sabrina, for being in the chat. I do appreciate you being here, sweetie. Happy Friday. All right, here we go. What's happening with my Leos for the weekend? August 16th to the 12th. Oop, I said the 12th, 18th. Something may have happened for Leos on the 12th. There's something big about that date. For some of you Leos, you guys may have experienced something pretty traumatic, or you know someone who did around the 12th. Maybe you're planning some kind of, I want to say, because yesterday your reading was based off of getting something together, Leo. And I feel like going into September, you guys are really trying to make amends with your past, but also change your perspective, how you feel about things, how you react towards things. So let's see what's happening for Leos, August 16th to the 18th. One more time. All right, Leos, what do you need to know for the weekend? Okay, so we have Heritage reversed. All right, now what's underneath here? And we have Unfold. So right off the back, what I'm picking up here is the fact, again, there's some kind of old belief that you may try to basically unfold and really re-examine something here, especially if it's something to do with how you feel, how other things are making you react. It could be a lot of people, but I'm also feeling like for some of you, heritage is about like your ancestors trying to reach out to you, Leo, your spirit guides trying to reach out to you, letting you know to let things unfold as they do. I also have security right underneath here for you, Leo. So this is about you feeling safe, you know, trusting in the flow of things. So let's just go ahead and check this out really quick. All right, if it feels like the past holds you back, the time has come to separate yourself from your family tree. Ooh, interesting. Stop perpetuating the same patterns and cycles that have not worked for you for centuries and for them for centuries. It is easily to feel like you have been dealt all bad cards in life, but the truth is, all cards were dealt or chose. All cards are dealt and chose for a reason. Release your attachment to those who wish to hold you back from your progression. Take time to acknowledge what you have inherited and that no longer serves you. So, Leo, for some of you, you really are trying to detach. You're changing your perspective for a lot of things, and you're also just letting things unfold, especially if there's some kind of mystery in your life where you don't really have all the answers, but you know that you're just being you. You're doing the best that you can. All right, so take a step back and let things unfold as they may. The person or thing within question needs some space. Pause in order to carefully consider what to do next. It does not do no good to try to force a seed to sprout. Take a step back and it will present itself in due time. So, for some of you Leos, this weekend is about detaching and really trying to figure out what you need in your life or what's unfolding in your life. So here we go. Leos, for the weekend, what's happening? One more time, Leos. All right, Leos, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands reversed, and you also have the Hierophant. So a lot of Taurus energy here. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn, maybe a Virgo. For some of you, if you're waiting on money or you're waiting on some kind of legalization to finally get, well, over with. I kind of feel like for some of you Leos, the main focus for you this weekend is the fact that you're not trying to argue with anybody. You're not trying to fight with anybody. It's like you've been waiting for a long time for some kind of security in your life, whether it is financial, because you're at a 7. For some of you, it's like that main focus with, if you're going through any kind of legalization here, Leo, whether it's housings, whether it's court ordered, there's like a feel of this here. This could also be a marriage or a partnership for some of you. It's like you've been waiting for something to finalize. You've been trying to bide your time and be patient. We have the Two of Cups here. Can be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. For some of you, you've been waiting on someone to make up their mind. Do they want to get married with you? Do they want to be in this commitment for a long time? Those of you that are already coupled, I feel like you're really focused on your partnership this weekend. Also, you may be waiting for money to come in, or you might be trying to like pay something off, because I keep getting the feeling like you need to finish something. Mentally, though, you're just trying to clear your mind this weekend, and you're trying to just have peace and just spend time with the people that mean a lot to you this weekend, Leo. Four of Pentacles, exactly, staying home for some of you, being a little bit of a homebody. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, the Four of Pentacles is also about money issues here, especially if you're needing to save, if you're needing to pay off, maybe it's rent day for some of you, maybe it's mortgage day. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like you're going to go ahead and pay off what you need to throughout today, and then throughout the weekend, it's like you're going to relax. You're just going to have fun with either your friends, family members, spouses. It's beautiful, and you're just going to let things unfold. But for some of you, it's like this family situation. Since you have 2 4s here, it's like this family situation you've been waiting for someone to come through, whether it's a family member, a friend, or maybe it's introducing your significant other to your family. There is some indifferences here with the Five of Wands, Leo, so this could be you or this person in question, okay? Again, water sign, earth sign, maybe Taurus, okay? So let's see one more time for Leos, what's happening throughout the weekend and what's some advice. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are going to get an unexpected surprise. Maybe from a friend, a lover for some of you, or this could just be unexpected income coming in. Maybe your paycheck got cut short last time. Maybe somebody owed you some money. Maybe you're going to go and do some scratch offs. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's something that either you're earning and it's owed back to you, or it's something very unexpected and it's from somebody who cares about you. Maybe they're wanting to help you out financially, Leo. Okay. They may be keeping things quiet from you right now, but I feel like things are going to unfold throughout the weekend. And again, it's about support financially. Okay. And then others of you, this may actually be a secret proposal. Some of you have been waiting for the right moment, and this weekend it may be it. So Leos, congratulations for you guys and happy birthday. We're going to go on to my Virgos. All right, Virgos, let's see what's happening with you guys throughout the weekend. August 16th to the 18th. Virgos. All right, what's going on with my Virgos? One more time. All right, Virgos, what's happening with you guys for the weekend? So we have creativity. Beautiful. Creativity can be in several different forms. All right, now it's underneath here. We have improvement. So for some of you, it's like your creative juices are flowing this weekend, Virgo. Some of you are feeling like you need to improve something in your life, whether it is your business, whether it is spiritual expansion. We have expansion reversed here. So for some of you, it's like you're trying to push through some kind of barrier, whether it's your career, your relationships, creativity. Can also just be improving your mental status as well, Virgos. So let's see what this has for you. All right, so transcend the traditional ideas, rules and patterns, relationships, or the like to create new meaningful things. If you have been in resistance to your creativity, this is a good time to let it out of the bag. Everyone is a creator of their own core. Everyone is an artist, which you have always wanted to create but haven't yet. If you are in the middle of a creation, now is the time to progress. Be your inner artist and let the world be your canvas for your individual expression. So Virgo, that's beautiful. For some of you, this is definitely about painting. This is definitely getting in touch with your passions. Others of you, it could be tarot. Others of you, it's going to be drawing, maybe poetry for some of you, or just writing. For some of you, I kind of feel like you're really into like writing or journaling. It's a big key here for some of you. And let's see what's improving in your life. It is time to do the pop-up personal bubble. That's interesting. Your personal bubble is the small world you live in. We all have one. Whether you are in the center of the universe, you are concerned with your own well-being, with not wanting to look back, with succeeding in life, with your personal pleasure. This is the bubble we all live in most of the time, and people who say that they don't are trying to prove something. In your bubble, whatever matters most is how everything affects you personally. In our bubble, we are concerned with our pleasure, our comfort, and try not to be uncomfortable. If we can learn to get outside of our personal bubble and see from a less self-centered approach, we can see some amazing things. When someone says or does something, it is not really about us. It is about the pain, the fear, or the confusion they are feeling, or desire they have, not us. We become less self-centered and begin to have a wider view. Everything changes from letting go of fear, anger, and procrastination to changing our habits and finding work that matters. If you have drawn this card, you are not seeing the bigger picture. Interesting. So basically the improvement card is that you do need to improve your outlook on things, especially if you find yourself really trying to lock yourself away, focus on your creativity. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's also saying, like, if you block other people out of your life this weekend, Virgo, there may be a reason of why you feel uncomfortable, maybe why you feel like you need to shut the world out. So here we go. Virgos, what's happening this weekend? Let's see what you're needing to improve or what you're focusing on to create. All right, Virgos, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups. So you guys can be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Taurus, maybe a Capricorn here. The Knight of Pentacles is, though, Virgo, you're taking things slow this weekend. For some of you, she's looking right at the Ten of Swords. For some of you, there may have been a situation with an air sign, maybe a water sign here, where you're just like exhausted. You're exhausted because you feel like you're getting nowhere. You're getting nowhere with this person. And it's like you have to focus on your own self, because in the meantime, I kind of feel like there's someone sucking your energy, Virgo, and that's not good. Okay, we need to really ground our energy and protect ourselves. I've been feeling a lot of earth energy, and a lot of earth oracles keep coming out in my readings. So for some of you Virgos, we really need to focus on regrounding ourselves. Now, the Five of Cups is here, though. So this is about feeling a sense of loss, a sense of insecurity is what I'm seeing. And I feel like since you have expansion reversed here, that's something that you're really trying to get out of. You're trying to change and feel better. But there's someone here that may be dragging you down or stealing your energy. That's what I keep getting. So Virgos, if you're really in this creation mode and you really are trying to improve your life, there's other people around you. It's possibly a partner for some of you, could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we have a water sign from your past who's really trying to come back in your life. But I feel like for Virgos, there's something here where you feel like you're getting nowhere. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your efforts here? Do you need to focus your attention on your own relationships? Do you need to focus on the relationship with yourself for some of you? You're just not feeling it with other people who make you feel bad, is what I want to tell you. You're like, you know what? I get it. You may be going through a hard time right now, but it's over and done with. If you're still mentally there or you're still physically doing the same thing, it's like you feel, Virgo, you're getting nowhere with this person. Now, this could be yourself that you're arguing with, that you're trying to patch things up with. But for some of you Virgos, I feel like if this isn't you, it's definitely going to be an air sign or a water sign here this weekend for you who is feeling the loss of this connection, whether it's emotional, whether it's actually physical here. Again, it could be an actual lover, a friend. It's definitely a soulmate for some of you. Could be a family member as well. Now, the Five of Cups this weekend, though, Virgo, I also feel like there's some kind of disappointments from a partner. Okay, this is definitely just with a partner. Whether it's someone from your past that's trying to come back into your life or whether you're with them now, it's like you don't know if you should move forward or not. Yeah, look at that, Chariot. So Virgos, you guys are really headed in a new direction. You're really feeling balanced. You really feel like you know where you want to be at. And it's like your gaze is so fixated on trying to either... Okay, what I'm picking up here for Virgos, I don't know if you can see how her eyes look in the Chariot, but she kind of looks a little dumbfounded, like she's about to explode. Like she's so frustrated with her partner for trying to get something through to this person that it's just driving her nuts. So for some of you Virgos, that's how you feel this weekend. It's like you're ready to get things up and going. You're ready to take off. But at the same time, there's someone in your space. There's someone in your midst here where you're just absolutely frustrated, Virgo. You can feel them like sucking your energy dry, basically. And you're like, I'm trying to be at peace. Look how she's sitting there meditating. You know, you're trying to stay balanced, Virgo, but there's someone here that's testing you this weekend. Whoa. Okay, Virgos, let's see what your advice is for the weekend. We have the Page of Wands reversed. So if you think it's a good idea, it's probably not a good idea to go anywhere this weekend or to deal with these certain people, because I feel like there is going to be either a negative conversation or something that you may regret on down the road, Virgo, if you explode. Now, others of you, if you don't explode and you really just kind of try to keep the peace, there's someone else around you that may tell you, hey, look, I feel hurt. I feel like since you don't want me in your life right now, Virgo, if you don't want to move forward with me, you know, I'm going to make your life hell. Whether it's just saying mean things, whether it's just making you feel bad, Virgo, that's what I'm seeing here with this Page of Wands reversed. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good message either. It's basically saying that, Virgo, you've got all the chess pieces here. You're balanced, you're good, but there's other people around you that you're just freaking frustrated with. I mean, so your advice this weekend, Virgo, don't blow up. Stay focused on your own personal creativity and keep improving yourself. All right. So here we go. Libras, what's happening with you guys this weekend? Libras, August 16th through the 18th. Libras. One more time, Libras. All right, Libras, what's happening with you guys? Woo, looky this hot mama. So we have financial freedom for Libras. So for some of you, this is going to be something that you're really going to want in your life, especially this weekend. You may get some kind of news of a breakthrough. All right, and then we have surrender reversed. So for some of you, it's like when you least expect something to happen, when you completely give up Look at that. We have labyrinth underneath that. Again, some of you Libras feel like you've been in a maze. You've been trying to find your way out. You've been trying to find that pot of gold, and I feel like you're about to run into it, or you're about to be extremely blessed. And again, you may get some sign about it this weekend, or you may actually see this manifest in your life. So, Libras. Abundance is coming to you. The freedom inherent in the abundance is coming to you as well. Let go of worry. Stop limiting yourself financially, and this will make you a match to receiving more. Let money be like air. Breathe it out without worrying that there will be no breath to take in back. Financial freedom is really just the freedom to have, be, or do anything that you want. So give yourself that freedom before the money comes. It is a vibrational law that anything that will facilitate the freedom that must come to you as well. That's beautiful and powerful, Libra. A message in itself. All right, let's see. And then surrender. You are giving too much of your power away. Relinquishing control in the circumstances will not work because others will prioritize their own wants and needs over yours. They cannot be responsible for you unless you make sure that you get what you need and what you want. You will not be happy with the results. Perhaps you are surrendering because you want to avoid conflict. Perhaps you are surrendering because you do not believe in yourself. Whatever the case may be, right now is the time to assert yourself. Prove to yourself that you are worth advocating for. So Libras, wow. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on with Libras this weekend. Here we go. Libras for the weekend, August 16th through the 18th. Libras for the weekend. All right, here we go. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, Leo had this, so you may have a connection to one Libra, or this may just be you waiting on money to come in, all right, especially at the 7. Could be also investing your time, Libra. Can be with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have the Seven of Swords reverse, recent history here. So for some of you, there may have been some kind of sneaky behavior, somebody who was sketchy about you, Libra, or you were sketchy about them. I like how this is 2 sevens. And you have the Two of Swords reversed. So for some of you, Libra, this is going to be about clarity this weekend. Clarity about what you're putting your time and energy into, what you're waiting for to come in for some of you, what you feel is actually being justified now. So the Seven of Swords reversed for me, Libra, you could be dealing with Aquarius, a Gemini, an earth sign. For some of you, it could be a fire sign, especially if it's a Leo. So Libras, I feel like there may have been some kind of either deceitful energy, either on your part, maybe on an earth sign or a fire sign's part. And now you're just kind of waiting for things to come to you, whether it's financial blessings, whether it's actually like answers to your prayers about what direction to go in when it's concerning a job or it's concerning a relationship or maybe just a career path. But what you have coming in for you, Libra, is a whole new chapter. This is a fresh start. This may cause you to start completely over from ground up. Again, you may be getting a new job soon for some of you. Others of you may be taking a whole new different career path. And then others of you, it's like you need some kind of clarity in your relationship. It's like comfort. Comfort is what I get. So those of you that are in partnered relationships, Libra, and you're happy, it's like you guys need to rest assured and have comfort that things are going to work out financially for you, especially if you're about to get a new home, if you're about to have to move, if you need to get approved for something, it's going to work out. So those of you that really connect with this message, even if you've watched the September monthly readings, some of those messages may not match with this, is what I'm getting. So if you're a Libra and you've seen, let's say, your reading or Aries reading here and you have those placements, don't get confused by the September readings, all right? Because I know who this is that I'm talking to right now. This is definitely your message right here. This is basically saying that in a couple months time, possibly 2 months, you're going to see some kind of financial increase. And it's like you're not going to have to worry about anything anyways. Even if you have to start over, even if you have to move, Libra, it's like, don't worry about it. Knight of Wands, yeah. Stick it out, tough it out. You got this, Libra. All right. Especially if it's something that you're really trying to build on your own. If you're really trying not to worry about something. Some of you, if you've been, let's say, insecure about a relationship, it doesn't have to be romantic. Could be a friend. It's like, Libra, you may have either lied about something or somebody may have said some kind of white lie to you. And it's like someone here is waiting for you to either call yourself out on your bullshit or call them out on it. Okay. So basically, this is like the waiting game this weekend, especially since we have the two of swords here for you, Libra. This is definitely involving you and another person. Really strong air sign, really strong Aquarius for some of you. Others of you, it's going to be an Aries, maybe a Leo, or an earth sign. You guys are really trying to get some kind of big picture answer here. And it's about somebody either exaggerating something or saying a white lie. And it's like, it's definitely coming to the surface. Either you're talking about it or you're finding something out about it if it's about relationships. Okay. So advice for Libras for the weekend. Some advice for Libras. Woo! Death reverse. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in an endless loop or an endless story that you're telling someone else or that someone's telling you, Libra. Can be dealing with a strong Scorpio energy here. Libra, you could either have Scorpio placements or you're dealing with one. I feel like this person is really going to have either Libra moon, or you could have a Libra sun and have Aries as your moon or rising is what I'm feeling. But someone here is definitely trying to transition. Either you are Libra or just the situation in general. But there is some kind of financial blessing on the other side of it. But we need to be patient, but we also need to remove ourselves from situations that are going nowhere. Okay, especially if somebody keeps lying to you, even if it's small. You know what I mean? Libras, I love you guys. I hope you guys got the messages you needed. We're going to go on to Scorpios. Let's see what's happening with you guys. All right, Scorpios for the weekend. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, Scorpios, what's happening with you guys? August 16th to the 18th. Hello, everybody in the chat. How are you? Heather, Autumn, Mary, Ashley. How are you guys? Scorpios for the weekend, one more time. All right, here we go. Scorpios, what's happening with you guys for the weekend? Woo, we got spiritual guide. This is beautiful. It's underneath there. We have beginnings. So Scorpios, you guys got some really huge new beginnings. I like how it's a 7-7 and you have a 7 over here. So some of you, if you're seeing a synchronicity number of 777, yes, this is a lucky number, but it also indicates really challenging situations that really develop your character, that really help you see a bigger picture and also welcome in a new you. Spiritual guide is basically about you needing to reach out if you don't have all the answers. So Scorpio, it's okay to reach out if you feel stuck. It's okay to reach out if you're unsure of a certain thing, but just know there is a new beginning on the horizon here for you. It may happen this weekend, and then others of you, it may happen in the following week, since you have a bunch of 7s here. All right, Scorpios. It is appropriate to seek guidance at this time. Who are you compelled to seek guidance from? Now is not the time or place to go figure it out alone. Admit to yourself that you need help and figure out exactly what you need help with. Look for someone that can help you. If you feel the need, seek a second or third opinion. Internalize the advice you receive and check against it your inner knowing. Does the advice or help resonate with you at this time? If so, why? If not, why? Put any new knowledge you receive from others to the test. So spiritual guide is about reaching out. Maybe it is to your higher self. Maybe it is to your ancestors or other people that can be like a spiritual guide for you. Okay. All right. And beginnings. You are in alignment with the very energy that brings forth worlds. This card is all about birth and creation. Fertility is high at this time in all areas of your life. Create beauty in your life. Get in touch with your sensuality through taste, touch, sound, smell, and sight. Draw on these senses to experience pleasure and develop fulfillment. These experiences will bring forth new manifestations that will enhance your life experience. So some of you may actually be experimenting with something new. That could be anything. All right, so sometimes this card can indicate actual pregnancy or birth. So for some of you Scorpios, if you're trying to become pregnant, this is definitely that new beginning, that doorway that you've been waiting on. So congratulations. Other times it can mean a metaphorical birth, such as the birth of a new idea, a product, a new way of being. New ideas and projects will be implemented, resulting in success of all your projects and interests. Bring forth those ideas that have been growing and developing inside of you. It is a good idea to ground yourself and spend time in nature, reconnecting with life, force that surrounds you. Connect in the moment, physical aspect of your essence. It is also a good time to be around babies, children, for they can call back up the essence of who and what they really are. If you have drawn this card, trying to hold back your creations will cause pain. It is time for new beginnings. It's time for new birth and rebirth. And let the new come into the world and see the light of day. Bring your ideas to fruition. Wow, that was a long one. Scorpios, you guys get the picture. So if you need some kind of guidance about this new beginning that's coming in, I hope you get the messages you need right here. If not, it's okay to get other opinions. It's okay to reach out. Just don't get lost in all these other messages. You know what I mean? Sometimes you guys can look for answers in a lot of different readings or other spiritual workers, and you get all the answers you need, but it kind of gets convoluted of what the answer is, because spirit is simple and they like to keep it simple, you know? I hope that helps. Okay, Scorpios, what's happening? What's happening with my Scorpios? One more time, Scorpios. All right, we have the Ace of Swords reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed. Ooh, the Angel of the Night. I got to pull one more. And the Queen of Swords. How beautiful is that? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles underneath this. So for some of you, there's just something that is moving at a very slow pace. Okay. It's making you a little bit impatient. Temperance reverse could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Leo from the past is what I'm seeing. Others of you are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, maybe an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you just have really strong air placements. So Scorpio ladies, there's something you need to say this weekend. There's a conversation that you really need to have with a possible partner. Others of you, this could be with a friend. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles, this could be a person or a situation that is just really slow. Maybe slow getting back to you. Maybe slow having a conversation with you. The Ace of Swords is reversed. This is about silence, Scorpio. It's about not saying anything, not doing anything, kind of just sitting there, you know, being quiet, waiting for a message to come back to you. Others of you, this is waiting for a new door to be shown to you, especially if you don't know all the answers. Some of you, this could be a lie. I'm just going to say it right now. Some of you are feeling the heaviness of a lie. This could be something that you said, someone else said. Now, the Angel of the Night, let me explain who she is. She's about the darkness ending in your life. Okay, you see how she's got these red butterflies around her? Red is for your root chakra. It's for grounding. It's for survival. For some of you, since it's reversed, it's kind of like you're stuck in this place. You feel this way, especially this weekend. All right, whether it's something personal, relationship-wise, money for some of you, career, it's just like things are going really slow and you're not sure of what direction to go in because, well, either somebody's not talking to you, you found out a lie, or for others of you, you just haven't said something that you really need to say. Okay, so Scorpios, I feel like there may also be an earth sign here who may not be speaking to you because you lied. And that's what I keep getting. This person definitely knows it. If your face is getting hot right now and your ears are getting hot, that's definitely you. I can feel it. Others of you, if this is not about a lie, this could be your partner. There's a conversation you need to have with them right now, and it may help you guys get out of this funk. All right, Three of Pentacles, something's going to work itself out, even if you're not communicating right now, or even if this person's keeping a distance to you. If there is a third party here, since I did pick up a lie, some of you are trying to process this situation and trying to figure out how to get out of it. And right now, you're just trying to see what's working for you and what's not, because I feel like the pain of the past, whether it's with an earth sign, fire sign, maybe an air sign, also picking up water, it's like there's no more that this person can do to you, and there's also no more that's left to say, is what I'm getting. Especially if this is about your relationship, you need to get something off your chest, and then you need to focus on what works for you only, not this relationship. Those of you that are happy Scorpios in a relationship, it's like you guys are really focused on creating something new together. Maybe there's something that you need help with creating. Maybe it's at work. Maybe it's a new project. Maybe it's something you want to do for yourself personally, and you need to speak to your partner about it. Excuse me. I kept getting like, Scorpio, either you said something or someone else fibbed to you. It's like someone said something or may have not said something and their actions proved different. So however this applies to you, the weekend advice for you Scorpios, we have the Ace of Wands. So you have two aces in your reading. Queen of Swords can be a Libra energy is what I'm feeling, or an Aquarius. And I feel like this is your chance to do something right for yourself, Scorpios, especially if you're a Scorpio female watching this right now. This is your chance to make your life better, but also to prove to yourself that you have what it takes for yourself, not anyone else. Okay? There's only one person in this Ace of Wands, and there's only one person in Three of Pentacles. Scorpio males as well. You could be dealing with an air sign female or an earth sign. Now, this person's taking a while because they want to make sure things are going to work out for the best if they do decide to connect with you, and I see that they do. Ace of Wands is physical. Okay? So Scorpios, I hope you guys got the messages that you needed for the weekend. We're going to go on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's happening with you guys. All right, Sagittarius, what's happening with you guys? August 16th to the 18th. Sagittarius, what's happening? One more time, Sagittarius. All right, what's happening with you guys this weekend? Sagittarius, okay. We have comfort and surrender. Ooh. Some of you Sagittariuses are really focused about comfort in life, comfort for yourself, but there's something that you're really needing to let go of. Maybe it's the idea of comfort. Maybe it's the idea of a relationship. Maybe it's the idea of things are going to just be easy or fall into your lap. So we have positive focus underneath that as well. So we need to direct our positive focus to help us let go. Okay, so let go of what? Okay, Sagittarius, it is okay to ask for comfort, and it is okay to seek comfort out. Life does not have to be so hard, and there is no virtue in struggling. To get to the state that you want to achieve, you need to let go of attachment to discomfort and to the idea that things need to be hard to be worth something. The greatest clarity is achieved when we are in the state of ease. Deep down, you crave the soothing, settled, cozy feel of well-being. Do you need to actually allow yourself to have it instead of denying yourself of it? What are you not letting yourself do or have because you think that letting yourself do or have it will mean that you are weak? Ooh, interesting. I love this deck. She's amazing. All right, so surrender. Let go or relinquish control. Control, of course, being a byproduct of fear, and turn that control over to the universe at large. Surrender is not failure. Stop resisting whatever it is you feel the need to control, and begin to have faith that if you turn over that control, you will be caught and held by source. Whatever scary, however scary it may seem, it will be an immense relief when we give up and turn the power to the powers that be in the situation. Okay. So, and I like how you have positive focus here. So there is something positive coming in your life, Sagittarius, but it may be in the form of either, if you need comfort in your life, however that may be, it could be closure, it could actually be material comforts, it could actually just be spending a comfortable time at home this weekend, whatever it is for you. It's like you're letting yourself be, letting yourself go after these things if you need to. So Sagittarius, what's happening? One more time, Sagittarius. All right, we have the Queen of Swords reverse, could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini female. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So for some of you Sagittarius, it's like things are trying to move in your favor, but there's also something that is a little bit of a setback in your life, and it's going to be this Queen of Swords right here. So I don't feel like this is you for Sagittarius ladies. I don't feel like this Queen of Swords is you. This may be somebody who you haven't spoken to in a while, or this is somebody in your life who really doesn't treat you well. Maybe you guys just can't stay on the same page right now. Maybe you guys just, you're taking care of life, but you're not really living life. That's what I keep getting. This may just be all out of the comfort, okay? Out of the comfort of wherever you're living, wherever you're staying or working. You know, for some of you, I feel like this partner right here is an ex, especially for Sagittarius males. Could also be dealing with an earth sign from your past as well, or this is someone still in your life. The Wheel of Fortune, though, is that there's some changes that are needing to occur in your life, Sagittarius, and it's just not happening. And I think it's because there's someone in your life that's keeping you from feeling comfortable, keeping you from feeling like you can let go. Maybe of the idea of being with this person, maybe the idea that this person is going to be what you need. Okay. Sagittarius ladies, this could be you as the Queen of Pentacles, especially if you have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your placements. There's something that you really mean business about, but there's also something that you're trying to keep to yourself until you feel like the timing is right. Four of Cups. So can be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here as well. The Four of Cups is like my self-loathing card. You may have missed out on opportunities. You may have felt rejected by someone or a situation, and it just didn't work out in your favor, Sagittarius. But this weekend, it's not something that you need to keep your focus on. It's not something that you need to keep your mind on. You need to keep, your heart on as well. You need to feel better. There's newer and bigger opportunities coming in for you, Sagittarius. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Even though it's reversed, it's just saying things may be going at a very slow pace for you right now, but it's still going to turn in your favor. But it's after you've changed your perspective. Remember, you got positive focus right here, but there may be other people that are doing things around you, talking, bad about you or giving you issues, Sagittarius. And I feel like for those of you Sagittarius females, this either is somebody who you've had an issue with or somebody who you're not talking to right now. Your focus is on this weekend, whatever it is. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to change the situation or how to give it up to the universe. So we have the Four of Swords on the top. I feel like you guys are really just trying to bide your time, really think about what you're going to do, but don't stay too focused on either being single for some of you, others of you having money issues, others of you, this could actually just be maybe either insecurities. I'm not trying to go too deep, but I feel like there's someone here you're missing, or they're missing you, Sagittarius, and they're constantly thinking about you is what I keep getting. All right, so let's see. Sagittarius, what's your advice for the weekend? Who's thinking about you? Who wants to speak to you? Sagittarius for the weekend. My nose is itching like crazy. We have the Queen of Cups. Look at this. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, female. You got three queens here. So Sagittarius, this could be all three different sides of you, especially if you have, oh man, I'm itching like crazy. especially if you have water, earth placements. And this Queen of Swords, I feel like this is somebody external to you for most of you. Others of you, this could be just how hurt you feel, you know, how focused you are on the pain still, though. Even though you are trying to heal it, there's a lot of things occurring in your life that are really unexpected, and it's you're giving yourself the hard time, basically. Sagittarius, this Queen of Pentacles in the past here, this is either going to be a friend or a family member. It's like you think about them often, even though you may be dealing with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. That's interesting. That's mainly for Sagittarius males. And Sagittarius ladies, there's something that you need to be brave about, to heal, to change in your life. I can't really give you that answer. That's mainly just for you to figure out. So I hope you guys got the messages that you needed. We're going to go on to Capricorn. I hope you all are having a beautiful morning. Sorry if I sound a little bit stuffy. I'm still kind of sick. All right, Capricorns, let's see what's happening. Sonia, sweetie, we're doing Leo through Cancer, and I'm already on Capricorn. All right, here we go. Capricorns, what's your message for the weekend? Here we go, Capricorns. What's happening this weekend? Woo! You guys got 3 of them. I'm not going to read all 3 of these, but we have the Catcher, we have Security, and we have Truth. So I'm not going to read Truth because that's a message in itself. It's pretty long, but whatever you're about to speak here, for Capricorns, oh my gosh, it's like you've caught something in your web here. What I'm seeing, it's like Capricorns, it's like this web that you've weaved with other people, okay? It's a main focus around family and business. And it's like there may be other people that are trying to get entangled into your web, but you really don't want there. And there's some kind of sense of security that you need to have in place for yourself and for other people that you're connected to, because I feel like Capricorn, there's someone here that's going to cause like a ricochet effect in your life. It's going to affect a lot of other people as well. Oh man, this is huge for Capricorns. You guys need to be very safe with what you're doing, and you need to be very blunt as well. Come from the heart. Be very clear about what you mean. Okay, so Capricorns, I'm going to read Security first. Again, I'm not going to read Truth. It's kind of just an extra message that came out. Okay, Security. Now is not the time to face your fears. Oh, crap. Here we go. This is the time to send yourself the message. I care too much about you to deny you the feeling of safety. You deserve to feel a sense of security, safe and stable. You deserve to experience an emotional state free from loss, fear, danger, and risk. What do you need in order to feel more secure? Do you need those to express to you what they need, or do you need to express what you need? They may be things as big as ending a relationship, or they may be things as small as taking a bubble bath. It is not a time to soothe. It is not a time to crime. I can't even read this. Hold on. It is not a time to expect self-soothing as a crime. Soothe yourself. It is not self-loving to be in a living perpetual state of fear. Okay. Let me see the Catcher really quick. You are currently being inhibited by negative thoughts about yourself. You are unable to be yourself without reserve because you are afraid of your own disposal and the disposal of others. The voice of self-criticism has grown far too loud. You are hurting yourself. You are laboring under the misconception that you are not good enough, and that if you punish yourself enough, you will be good. The voice that hurts you is trying to keep you good so that you will be loved. It is trying to help you, but by trying to help you, it is hurting you instead. Now is the time to be compassionate, forgiving, and patient with yourself. Now is the time to find approval. So Capricorn, I kind of feel like for some of you that may be a message for you, but I'm also feeling like this is someone else. I feel like there's someone else around you that feels bad about their decisions that they made concerning you. And it's like, now, Capricorn, you guys have like the safety net in your life, and you're noticing when people disturb it. Okay, that's what I keep getting. Underneath this, we have perceive, and it is reversed. So change your perspective about the situation, guys. And this weekend, something is really going to be clear to you. Let's see, Capricorns for the weekend. What's happening for my Capricorns for the weekend? One more time. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So some of you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have the Seven of Wands. And the Four of Wands can be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or another earth sign, Virgo, and maybe Taurus. So for some of you Capricorns, it's like you're trying to stop somebody dead in their tracks. You really are trying to protect what's yours and protect yourself in the meantime this weekend. And especially during next week, since this is a 7, this is going to be like the main focus. Yes, you are protecting your home life. You know, what is yours is what I keep getting. Maybe your marriage, maybe your partnerships that you're close with. The Six of Cups is that somebody is trying to come back into your life, though, maybe this weekend and following into next week as well. It's definitely going to be a water sign, a really strong Scorpio here. You need to speak your truth, Capricorn. You need to just tell this person how it is, and they're going to have to deal with it on their own. Again, they feel some sense of insecurities, and this is why they may be causing you issues in your life, Capricorn. We have the Page of Swords. There's your honest discussion. There's your honest conversation right here. But usually when you see the pages, it's it can be a little bit harsh. It can be a pretty blunt conversation. But again, like I said, it's going to be very clear to you, and it will be the truth. Whether you're speaking this, Capricorn, and I feel like this is coming from you, and I feel like you're telling someone to stop. You're like, this is too much. It's too hard to get you to see this situation from my point of view, and it's too hard for you to get you to see what's going on with you. It's like your attention, this person's attention is elsewhere, Capricorn, and you know it. You know that they're everywhere, and you can't help them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, and that's exactly what this energy is. So Capricorn, you may just be happen to be very blunt. If you guys need some help with speaking your personal truth, take some lapis lazuli with you. I probably said that completely wrong, but you know what I mean. Take that stone with you and carry it with you throughout the week. And this is going to help you be more truthful, more open, and more expressive. So if there is someone that is trying to be, coming back into your life, Capricorn, or bringing up the past, having a serious conversation with you, again, really strong water sign. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe fire for some of you. This is like you're stopping somebody dead in their tracks, though. So Capricorn, what's happening with you guys this weekend? Some advice. Two of Cups. Look at there. There's your water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and it is definitely a soulmate relationship here. Doesn't have to be romantic. I'm picking up a friend. For some of you, it's definitely a family member, since we have the 4. And then we have the 2 of Swords. You guys are in decision mode at this very moment, is what I'm feeling. But it's like you both are looking back at each other, maybe even looking at what each other's just saying, what each other used to say, what each other used to do. And for some of you, it's like you're in evaluation mode right now. All right, Capricorns, I love you guys. I hope you guys got the messages you needed. We're going to go on to Aquarius now. All right, Aquarius, what's happening with you guys for the weekend? Aquarius, August 16th to the 18th. What's happening with Aquarius? Ooh, there we go. All right, Aquarius, what is the message for you this weekend? We have sacred geometry. Beautiful. And then we have creativity. So Virgo had this. So if you have Virgo placements, please keep an eye on those messages. And then we have the meanie. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Here we go. So you guys know what creativity about. It says it for itself. Let's see. Sacred geometry. The universe has been telling you, trying to tell you, that there are no mistakes in life. All things happen for a reason, and all things happen according to the divine order that exists just outside the range of your perception. You have not failed. You are failing to see the inherent perfection in your current circumstance. But perfection is most certainly there. You have drawn the sacred geometry card. You are being reassured that you do not and cannot ruin anything. Let yourself off the hook. Things may not be going according to your plan, but they are still going according to a higher plan. Take a deep breath. Everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not yet okay, it is not yet the end. Beautiful. So now I'm going to read you the meanie really quick, because this one's definitely a good one. Okay. You are resisting your awakening. At this point in time, you are particularly resistant and closed down and slow now. It is time for a wake-up call from the universe. Woo, yes. So, Aquarius, you guys may have some kind of shake-up this weekend. This is like the tower in this, basically, this oracle. Okay. Oh my God. And as soon as I just said the tower, look what came out. I just looked at 5:55 on the clock, too. All right, here we go. Aquarius, what's happening with you guys? Aquarius, what's happening with you guys? One more time, Aquarius. Here we go. All right, Aquarius, you guys have the Nine of Swords reversed. All right, so there's something that you're really trying to not worry about. You're not trying to overthink things, overbury yourself in this thought process. Can be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, a Gemini, maybe another Aquarius with the Seven of Swords here in the recent history. So Aquarius, I kind of feel like you may be doing something on the down low. You may be trying to keep it to yourself, not try to beat yourself up about it either. Again, those messages here in the sacred geometry is that you haven't failed, okay? Whatever mistake has happened in the past, it's in the past now. Don't overanalyze it. Don't beat yourself up about it. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. You may be really trying to work something out in your life, whether it's focusing on your career, focusing on your money, or just working really hard on yourself, not to be hard on yourself. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you may have fire placements, earth placements, maybe more air for some of you. But I feel like this Queen of Wands is representing the fact for some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign female, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this is just you stepping into your personal power, Aquarius, and really spreading your wings and flying. I love her dress. Absolutely love this card. She's stunning, gorgeous. So for some of you Aquariuses, I feel like this is you just really trying to work on yourself, focus on you, focus on your projects, what you're working on, what you're interested in, and really not trying to overthink your work. Okay, so we have the Hierophant reverse, sign of Taurus. So what I'm seeing here for some of you Aquarius is the fact that there may be a situation where either you don't want to be in a marriage, you don't want to be at this job, you don't want to be tied down, you really want to be free. Especially with that Seven of Swords, it looks like her arms are wide open for new life. And she's like, man, I feel really bad about this, but I'm still going. I feel called to go. But again, it's like you're trying not to worry yourself to death here, Aquarius. You're not trying to really be hard on yourself either. You feel like you have the energy and enough work, enough finances to do something on your own. And again, it may be breaking free out of a traditional cycle you've been in, whether it's marriage, a company that you've been working for, a friendship that you've been in, you know, or just finalizing some, I want to say legal documents about something that you've achieved. It's something that you've worked hard to achieve and you've finally gotten there. So for some of you, this could be like the road to recovery. Maybe you just got out of rehab. Maybe you know someone who did. And then others of you, this has definitely met your marriage, your relationships. You don't want it. It's what I keep getting. You want you back. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely not. So Aquarius, okay, whoa, I was going to say what your advice was. And I have Gemini and I have Aries, maybe Virgo energy here. We have Virgo here twice. All right, so we have the Lovers and the Empress. So Aquarius, for some of you, this is definitely about your marriage, your close relationship with somebody. Yes, the love is there, but you're really trying to focus on nurturing yourself or nurturing something in your life. And it's like the company of others right now, it's not something that you need in your life right now or that you want. You're really focused on your own goals. And again, it's not anything selfish at all. It's really not. It's just Aquarius. There's something that you know you need to do for yourself. And it's very sacred because you have the Hierophant right here in the middle. Okay. Remember, the meaning stood for your awakening is on the rise, but there's something that you're resisting, and it could be because of a relationship for some of you. Okay. So Aquarius, I hope those messages made sense to you. And we're going to go on to Pisces. All right, what's happening with my Pisces? Pisces for the weekend, August 16th through the 18th. Hello, how are you, sweetie? Thank you for being here, Spiritually Tarot. Healing. Okay. So Pisces, let's see what's going on. You guys had the healing card come out. All right, Pisces. You have the kindred soul. Beautiful. And you have the heart chakra. So for some of you, this is about getting in touch with soul family, soul partnerships. What's underneath that is integration. Some of you, it's like you really are trying to integrate soul family members in your life. Maybe integrate healing in your heart because we had the healing card come out. Okay, so you are in the process of coming together in space and time with your soul's counterpoint. The physical dimension is a time-space reality of polarity. This card suggests that very real potential of coming together with your polar aspect. Thus experience the sensation of being whole with someone who shares your beliefs, attitudes, or feelings. If you are not currently in a relationship, this suggests that very soon you will be. If you are in a relationship, this could mean that you are about to find much greater connection with your partner, or that your partner may be replaced by someone who is even more of a match to you. Though this card almost always suggests the presence of a romantic partner, it is possible that our kindred soul may not come in the form of a romantic partner. Whatever the case may be, keep yourself open to receive them. They may come from the most unexpected places. And beautiful. I love that. Okay, now I'm going to read you the heart chakra really quick. When someone gives something to us, it does not always mean that we can receive it. All the various positive things that people can give to us could fall under the category of love. Attention is a form of love. Gifts are a form of love. Help is a form of love, and the list goes on. So when we recognize that we can't receive the thing that we have to acknowledge is that the thing that we really can't receive is love. We can't receive love because we are never loved unconditionally. There was always conditions placed on love, conditions placed on receiving. This makes love and receiving feel bad instead of good. If you have drawn this card, this is the time to come to let yourself be loved. Stop rejecting the love that you are being given by others. Discover why you feel afraid of receiving. From now on, when someone gives you something, recognize that they are giving you love and consciously take that in. And hold on to that love. Your tank is running empty. You will soon have nothing more to give to others if you do not let yourself receive from others. So, Pisces. You guys may be having a hard time connecting with people right now. You may be having a hard time receiving things from people. Maybe it's because you feel like you need to give back. Maybe it's because you're having a situation where you know you want to be open, but there's someone in your life where you want to be closer to them, but there's some kind of line in between. I like how in Kindred Soul, we got the beautiful colors on this side, and then on the other side, it's quite dark. So you may be two polar opposites to someone, and you're just trying to find a place of love and compassion and maybe integrate them back into your present. So Pisces, let's see what's happening this weekend. Pisces, what's happening? Okay. All right. Pisces, you have the Page of Wands, can be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords reversed. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is here as well. But Pisces, this is about you really knowing that you've hit a dead end. There's just so much pain that you've really kept inside of you. And I feel like that may have kept you from connecting with your partner or connecting with new people in general. It may have a lot of trust issues here with the Seven of Swords reversed because of old situations. It's like mentally you keep this in the back of your mind, Pisces. Even if you want to reconnect, even if you want to meet new people, it's like you still have trust issues. And you want so badly to connect with this person. I do see that you love them. Your heart is here. So Pisces, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the Three of Cups is behind this. So all you want is harmony. You want happiness with this person or with these people, but you're having trust issues. You have two sevens here. So Pisces, if you feel like you're wasting your time because it's like there's someone here who's telling you over and over that they mean well. The Page of Wands is very positive. This is good news. And the Seven of Swords right after that, that's basically saying that this person's being truthful about them not lying to you. They're not cheating on you. They're not, rehashing the past with you. They're not trying to be sneaky either. They're being very open and honest with you, whoever this person is, Pisces. It could be another water sign. Even though I don't have water here, I do pick it up. You're not wasting time on this person. You're not wasting time on this connection either. You have this love for this person or for this situation for a reason. And I feel like Pisces this weekend, it's like you're being really tested. Yeah, Three of Swords reversed. You're being really tested to be more open, be more forgiving. No, you can't force yourself to forgive. No, you can't force other people to forgive you either. But if you stay stuck in the Three of Swords for too long here, Pisces, it's going to make you bitter. So if you really love someone and you want to heal and you really want to be reconnected to them, we got to start with your heart first. We got to start with how you feel and what you're thinking first, because it's like your mind is still on the pain. Your mind is still like kind of frozen in time here, Pisces, of whenever you were hurt or whenever you found out some kind of information. Three of Swords reversed here. I kind of feel like for some of you, you got good news about not having something wrong with you medically. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm glad that you got some good news. And I feel like you can really open up your heart now. You can really be at ease now for some of you if that resonates, okay? So what's some advice for Pisces for the weekend? We have the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so for some of you, something is not coming back. That's what I kept getting. It could be an old way of handling situations with your partner. It could also be betrayal, hurt from another person, or just you holding on to trust issues, you holding on to not being able to open up and connect with new people, Pisces. I feel like you know for sure that there's no turning back. There's no turning back, and there's definitely not looking back. So if you got some kind of good news about your health, Pisces, this is about it's not going to return or it's not there. There's something like that here. And if this is about relationship for you, Pisces, someone's telling you the truth. They're not seeing other people. They're not interested in the past, and they're just doing what they can to heal. And they know that you may still have an issue with this, or you may still have some pain from it. They understand that. but they also want to make sure that they're not wasting time either, that you'll be able to heal from it. You may need to just have a conversation with this person that you understand. Okay? So, Pisces, I hope you guys got the messages you needed. We are going to go to Aries. Let's check out Aries. All right, Aries, this is happening with you guys for the weekend, August 16th through the 18th. Aries. All right, here we go. Aries for the weekend. We have Speak from Your Heart. And we have Heart Chakra, and it is reversed. Oh, wow. Look at this, and we have Integration reversed. So for some of you, Aries, you're having a hard time integrating peace in your life. Maybe having a hard time expressing how you really feel. All right, Speak from the Heart. You need to communicate your personal truth to someone. Imagine your heart as a separate being that lives inside of you. What does your heart feel like? Does your heart feel appreciated and loved, or does it feel ignored and undervalued? Begin by asking your heart directly, what makes you unhappy? What do you need to do differently? If you could have one wish, what would it be? And what would you have? Tell me. You will receive the answers on an intuitive level. When you speak from the heart, you will speak from the core of yourself. You speak from a place that is vulnerable enough that it does not put others on the defense. Speaking from the heart allows for much deeper conversation. For your job now is to communicate those truths to the other person. Okay. Now we're going to read the Heart Chakra reversed. The time has come to learn how to love, to give love. It may just be that giving makes you feel vulnerable. To give, you must open yourself up. The question to ask yourself is, if I open myself up to give, what am I afraid I am opening myself up to? You have lately been feeling like there is a shortage of resources in your life. Love is one of those resources. You fear that if you give or keep giving to others, that there will be nothing left for you. This is the root of greed. You are in a kind of emotional starvation pattern that has made you especially self-centered lately. You either haven't been giving love or you've been resisting and fearing the giving that you have been doing. The solution at this time is to begin to give to yourself. Let yourself know that there will always be more for you and what have you been denying yourself of? Give that to yourself now, and when you begin to feel more abundant, the order of the day is generosity. Shower those around you with your love, and you will keep coming back to you. So basically what you give out does come back to you, Aries. So let's see what's happening. Who are you trying to speak to? Let's see, Aries, what's happening with you guys for the weekend? What's going on, Aries? Who are you trying to speak to? All right. Aries, we have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. New energy, fresh energy, maybe new connections. I like how she's looking right at the world. So recent history for you, Aries, you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, maybe an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Some of you is definitely going to be a Leo. But in the past year, we may have finally accepted the outcome that something needed to just complete out of our life. We needed to let go of someone or a situation. Ace of Wands right after the world is beautiful. You have a new chance here. Maybe it's a new chance to reconnect with a fire sign, or I keep getting Scorpio for some reason. Queen of Wands reversed here for you, Aries ladies. There's something that you're really trying to manifest in your life, but there's something that you need to be honest with yourself about. So for some of you, Aries, you're trying to manifest a relationship, maybe manifest new love. Others of you, Aries, this could be you needing to speak from your heart. Maybe you want children. Maybe you keep trying to have children is what I'm seeing. You really need to integrate what you need to speak from your heart, whether it's to yourself or towards another person. The Ten of Wands is that there's something that's pretty heavy on you, though. You have like all these endings, Aries, and a brand new beginning floating right above you. And look, there you are, total in control, totally balanced. Six of Wands, more victory, still moving forward. But Aries, why are you reversed here? If this isn't you, could be another fire sign female, could be a Leo or a Sagittarius you're dealing with. Maybe some of you want to, be with this person, maybe have children with them. But I kind of feel like for some of you, this person may be giving you a difficult time being able to move forward with them. And you need to say something to them. You need to tell them how you feel, Aries. Something's been just weighing on you. It's a burden. It's a burden on your shoulders. And it may be about who this person's sleeping with. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic, this Queen of Wands. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. But it's like you need to be very honest with them. And this actually gives them like an eye-opening experience is what I keep getting. For some of you, Aries, I feel like the Six of Wands here is letting you know that regardless of what happens or other people involved, you can't help this person make better decisions. Okay. And other people can help you make better decisions. You just got to have this eye-opening experience on your own. You got to speak from your heart on your own. Other people aren't going to do this for you. So this weekend, Aries, this is about you guys really trying to step into your power, trying to make things better. You may have a physical connection with this person for some of you. And then others of you, I kind of feel like if you had a new baby, if you're trying to get pregnant, there's something like that here too. It's like something's been heavily weighing on your shoulders. So if you've been trying and waiting, you may find out this weekend, look at this, impatience-ness. Lack of moderation as well. It's like something's been bothering you, Aries, and it's like you're on your way to everything that you need or everything that you want, but it's like you're giving yourself this hard time. It's like you have everything you need already. Relationships, love, could be work. Others of you, this could just be a connection that you have to a Sagittarius female is what I'm seeing. Okay. So let me see. What's the advice for Aries? And what does this mean? The advice for Aries for the weekend. And we have the High Priestess reverse. So someone here is definitely needing to come out in the open with how they feel. Point blank. That's just what it is. And especially if you're on your way to big success or the public eye for some of you, or if you're ready to meet new people, you got to be very open about who you really are. Okay. And really not try to take on, I don't want to say other personas, but for some of you, Aries, it's like you dress to impress other people, and that's not really who you are. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. This is probably going to resonate with an Aries with Pisces in their placements. Okay. So if that's you, don't be let down. Don't feel like you're going to miss out on your opportunity, but you got to speak up and say something. So Aries, I hope you guys got the messages you needed. If you're an Aries male, you could be moving towards either a water sign or a fire sign female where you really want to connect with them. And I feel like you do this weekend. But they have something they need to get off their chest to you as well. Okay. All right, Aries, I hope you guys get the messages you needed. Let's see. Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Taurus for the weekend. August 16th through the 18th. Taurus. Okay. All right, Taurus, what's happening with you guys? We have Catalyst. Beautiful. And then we have Inception. It always reminds me of a chameleon for some reason. What's underneath that is self-love reverse. So for some of you Tauruses, this is about self-love. This is a big picture here. main focus is self-love. Interesting. All right. Taurus, you have lined up with a dramatic increase in the rate of your expansion. Expect to experience drastic changes in your life and in your perspective. The universe is content to chew up your false beliefs and misconceptions at this time and leave you with truth instead of illusion. This process of rapid and dramatic change is not always pleasant, but it is always in alignment with your highest good. And then Inception. The struggle you are currently facing finds its roots in your childhood. Ooh, Taurus. You may be telling yourself that you're in pain, that your pain is because of something that is happening now, like a breakup or a lack of money or a loss that you have suffered. But really, this current event is just a reflection of an unresolved wound in your childhood. The time has come for integration. It's time to do some inner child work. Woo! I love that. Okay, Taurus. You guys' readings are always interesting. I love doing Taurus. Okay, here we go. Taurus for the weekend. Taurus for the weekend. Woo! We have the double reverse, Sun and Capricorn. So for some of you, you're just trying to resist temptation. You're doing a good job about it. We have Aquarius here. It's a star card in the recent history here. So you're focusing on your hopes and dreams and not giving into temptation and making better judgments. Look at this, Taurus. You have all majors here. This is really crazy. So we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius here. You can have some of these placements. These could be people or just focus on the messages. What I'm seeing here, though, is that you're not interested in going towards something that's going to keep you away from what you're trying to manifest in your life, what you're really trying to build. You're making better decisions just for you. But I'm also, look at this. In Judgment, it looks like she's going through a portal here. And it looks like the portal to the past. Oh my God, Six of Cups. So this is about the past for some of you. It's like things are coming up in your reality and you may be judging it like it's something new in your life that you're going through. But in reality, Taurus, this probably is something that is reflecting from your childhood. It could be, anything from addictions. It could be anything, from, clinging and holding on to certain things, like the big picture of something that you want. Or it could also just be the pain of something. It's like reflecting. It's like a spiral that you're going through. Look at these spirals. Usually the spirals of life represents like, there's certain things, history does repeat itself, but there's certain things in life where it repeats it so clearly that it may actually be the same thing, but it's just a different timeline. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like Taurus, this is deep for you guys. You guys know that there's something reoccurring in your life, but you're trying to figure out where it's coming from and why. It's coming from your childhood. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. You may need to be very honest with yourself. You may need to look back on something from your childhood to really heal it. I feel like it's going to keep reoccurring if you don't try to make it. If you don't try to figure out what it needs, there's a part of you that needs something. It's either clarification or it needs some kind of closure from your past, and it's going to affect your relationships. That's interesting. Okay. Let me see. What is the advice for Taurus for the weekend? Advice for Taurus for the weekend. We have Strength reverse, sign of Leo. These are like all majors except for two. Some of you are really needing to gather your power, your strength to really go deep, do some inner child work, do some shadow work, especially with that devil there. You're really focused on making yourself better, reviving yourself, becoming that phoenix rising from the ashes is what I keep getting for you guys. So Taurus, this weekend, you may decide to go inward instead of go anywhere out. Okay. So Taurus, I hope you guys got the messages that you needed for the weekend. And now we are going to go on to Geminis. P-plug, yes, I did do Capricorns. I'm doing Leo through Cancer. So Capricorn's going to be the sixth sign that I did. Okay. How funny is that? All right, here we go. Geminis, what's happening with you guys for the weekend? Geminis, what's happening with you guys for the weekend? Hello, South Africa. How are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, Geminis. We have self-awareness. Beautiful. Look at the faces in this card. Can you find them? It's awesome. All right. And then we have Inception. All right. So some of you may have a connection to a Taurus. And then underneath that, we have Festival. Awesome. So some of you may be getting together, celebrating life is what I keep getting. This could be a baby shower. It could actually be, I want to say getting ready for a wedding. So for some of you, you could be going to some kind of bridal shower. You could be having some kind of party for a birthday for some of you, especially if you have Leo placements or you know a Leo. Okay. So maybe birthday parties this weekend for Geminis. Okay. Here we go. Geminis, what's happening this weekend? Geminis for August 16th to the 18th. Okay. Gemini, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Lovers reversed, and you have the World. Okay, so right off the back, you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, really strong Leo, Taurus, maybe Aquarius or Scorpio for some of you, and then Gemini, here's your energy. So Lovers reversed, it can symbolize a breakup for some of you if that's the case, especially if you're single. Others of you, this is just going to be about you and your partner trying to get on the same page. Seven of Wands here is that you're really trying to fight for your opinions, fight for yourself to be heard. But it's like we need to have some kind of peace about this, peace and closure, because we need to pick and choose our battles, especially if you guys, the main focus this weekend for you guys to celebrate, whether it's just going out to eat, going out on a date, celebrating someone's birthday, could also be a wedding or maybe baby showers, whatever it is. It's like you guys need to celebrate life. There's no need for these arguments. And we have the Fool here, sign of Aries. Okay, so we have Aries energy here with Leo as well. You guys are really just looking forward to something new in your life. Okay, whether it's marriage, whether it's a new baby for some of you, whether it's a new home or all of it. You're just ready for your world to open up and expand is what I'm seeing here. But there's something that you really need to be self-aware of, Gemini, okay? And we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. There's something that you're trying to stop in motion, whether it's an argument, whether it's just constantly fighting and bickering over nothing. That's kind of what I'm picking up, Gemini. Now, if you're not partnered, this could also be someone that you're trying to date. Could also be family members you're dealing with. You're just not wanting to deal with any drama. That's what I keep getting. So before I do your advice for the weekend, we're going to go ahead and read your cards. So self-awareness, you are missing a crucial piece of information about yourself. It is possible that you are either projecting or that you do not want to admit to something within yourself. This could be something positive or negative. The universe is giving you a wake-up call. You are not a bad person, but there are aspects of you that feel you are unacceptable. You have banished them from your awareness. As a result, you are not seeing yourself clearly in this circumstance. What do you disapprove about that person or thing? What do you admire or envy about that person or thing? Be brave enough to consider how that thing is a reflection of yourself or of the self you have rejected. Ooh, Gemini. Huh. Maybe you guys are arguing and fighting because you can't really see what your partner's pointing out or you can't really see what your faults are. And some of you may feel like, well, I'm not at fault. But Gemini, there may be something that you are trying to pursue in life, and it feels a little bit out of your reach. It feels like it's too hard to get there. It's too hard to achieve, even though you're wishing for this newness to come in. You need to really think about this aspect of you that you're pushing away, because I feel like there's other people that are picking up on this, especially if it's soulmates, could be exes for some of you, or family members. They pick up your rigidness. Okay, they pick up your anxiety stance. That's what I keep getting. It's like some of you are Gemini, somebody's going to tell you got a resting bitch face for real. That's what I kept getting. Or you may be telling this to someone else and you're like, hey, calm it down, relax, Gemini. Or someone else you're telling this to someone else. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Inception. The struggle you are currently facing finds its root in your childhood. You may be telling yourself that your pain is because of something that is happening now, like a breakup or a lack of money or a loss you have suffered. But really, the current event is just a reflection of an unresolved wound in your childhood. The time has come for integration. It's time to do some inner child work. So, Gemini, let's see what your positive advice is. We have the Ten of Swords. Lay it to rest. Put it to bed. That's what it is. Don't overthink things. Don't be too hard on yourself or this other person that's giving you a lot of trouble. It's like you need to really stop in the moment of you feeling like you have to defend yourself, Gemini, this weekend, and really figure out what is triggering you. Okay? That's probably the best advice I can give you. And then really lay it to rest. Don't let it hurt you. Don't take it personal. Okay? So Gemini, I hope you guys get the messages you needed for the weekend. We're going to go on to Cancer. Last side. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on with you guys. Cancer for the weekend, August 16th through the 18th. Cancer, one more time. All right, what's happening with Cancer this weekend? Ooh, sacred geometry. And then we have change reversed, and it is number 1 in the deck. And then we have transcendence reversed. So for some of you, you really are trying to change something huge in your life. You really are trying to be optimistic about this new journey you're embarking, is what I'm seeing. Okay. Here we go. 53. Man, I can't wait to be better. I'll tell you what. Cancer. The universe has been telling you that there are no mistakes in life. All things happen for a reason, and all things happen according to divine order that exists just outside the range of your perception. You have not failed. You are failing to see the inherent perfection in your current circumstance. But perfection is most certain there. If you have drawn the sacred geometry card, you are being reassured that you did not and cannot ruin anything. Let yourself off the hook. Things may not be going according to your plan, but they are still going according to a higher plan. Take a deep breath. Everything will work out in the end. And if it's not yet okay, it's going to in the end. Or it's not yet the end, but it's going to. So here we go. Change reversed. You have stagnated. Your fear of moving forward has led you to the place where you feel stuck. Ask yourself, why am I contracting instead of expanding? You're wasting your energy instead of channeling it inwards, your true desires. Finish what you have started and begin something completely new. It is time to stop resisting your calling. Woo! So Cancer, you've got like a huge calling on your life, whether you've just stepped into it, whether you're just thinking of it and you're trying to get it started. Some of you, you've started it and you put it down. That's totally fine. But the sacred geometry here is basically saying that you haven't failed. You're on the right track, but whatever you've put down or whatever you're about to start, that's something that you really need to keep your focus on too. It's something that you still need to put your time and energy into because it's your calling, whatever this is. And to be honest with you, it looks like paint. Looks like oil colors, maybe watercolors. Here we go. Cancer, what's happening with you guys? One more time, Cancer. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon. All right, Cancer, you have Judgment reverse, sign of Sagittarius. Justice reverse, sign of Leo. Wow, look at these, all majors. And then we have the Hermit. So sign of Virgo. Some of you may have these placements. You may be dealing with one. I kind of feel, Cancer, though, don't judge yourself too harshly. That's the first message I get. You know, it's not going to make anything better. It's not going to make anything worse by judging yourself, being hard on yourself. Justice here reversed. This is basically saying that whatever imbalances in your life that have occurred, okay, Cancer, it's like you are trying to make the right decision in the current moment. That's why you haven't failed. Don't feel bad about it. Just because you've had to go in a detour right now, maybe it's financial. Maybe for some of you Cancer signs, you've been expressing your calling, whether it's art, whether it's something you're passionate about expressing. It's like you've been doing it or you're about to start it, but you're also going to put it down because there's other obligations, and that's what I'm feeling here. You may be going through a little bit of a rough time, especially this weekend, especially if you got Virgo placements or going into Virgo season here, Cancer. This is just saying that if things are tough, you still have the light. You still know what your passion really is. You still know what you need to go towards and what you need to really put your time and energy back into. Once you've officially gotten yourself stable, that's the main message here. Ace of Cups. Exactly. This is about your journey, Cancer. This is about what you love. This is about what makes you happy, what makes you thrive in life, even if you're going through a hard time, even if you're dealing with a lot of different people or situations. This is like you have new love either on the way or you're about to step into it. All right. Those of you that are already partnered here, this is about your personal happiness, not so much your other partner. This is about you making a decision not to be so hard on yourself. This is about transcending yourself, Cancer. This is about you loving yourself, making yourself happy, stepping into your power. Three of Wands reversed. Don't let anything stop you. Don't even stand in your own way, Cancer, because that's what I keep feeling here. You may be standing in your own way, or if it's an actual person, it could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, or this is like legal situations, okay? Again, anything involving money or anything that you have to do right now. Again, it's something that you had to make a decision about. It was probably hard. You may have had to put something down. Okay. You went on a detour for a minute and it may be a little bit rough, but I feel like you're going to find yourself back to point A here, Cancer, especially going into Virgo season. I feel like you're going to find yourself going back to something that you put down, whether it's a hobby, a passion, a relationship, a connection to yourself, something that made you happy at one point, Cancer. You're going to go back to it. Whether it's this weekend, whether it's going into Virgo season, that's going to be for you to decide. So you're on the brink of change, Cancer, and it's beautiful. Okay, here we go. Fill your own cup, Cancer. That's what I just heard. Get out of your way and fill your cup. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Follow your passion. Follow your dreams. Follow what makes you happy, Cancer. And I do see that love is chasing you down if you're single. Yes. Very, very soon, possibly in the next 3 months, guys. Cancer, if you're single, you're definitely either going to be in a relationship by the next 3 months or you're going to be meeting somebody in the next 3 months. Ace of Cups is a whole new journey for you. And it's like you're coming out of the dark. You're coming out of feeling like life is so hard. You know, someone else is coming in to make you happy. All right, Cancer? It's like whatever hard times you've been struggling through, it's like you're going to have a chance to go back and pick something up that made you happy because either somebody you came in and met you for the first time or you finally decided to pursue your passion. Okay. So Cancers, I hope you guys got the messages that you needed for the weekend. I think this closes the whole readings out for the weekend. All right, guys. Thank you, Miss Candace, for your $4.99. I do appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'm sending you so much love and light back to you. And thank you to any of the mods that were in the chat today. And thank you to everybody here who put some comments in there. I do see you guys. Thank you so much for your love in the chat. All right, let me see. Anybody else that I missed before I go? Nope, that's about it. Okay. I love you guys, and I will see you here on Monday. Okay, you guys have a safe and wonderful weekend, and I love you. Take care.